Welcome to the Give and Go. My name's Tim, and today we are reintroducing 32 for 32 for the 2018 NFL offseason, as it is just started, and we're going to kick it into high gear right now this month, going through every single team, looking at their needs, how the 2017 NFL season went, and what they're going to do this offseason. But first, I have to give a shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles for winning Super Bowl 52 for the first time. And man, it was such a great matchup this past Sunday. But today, we're going to be looking at the Cleveland Browns. But before we get into anything, go ahead, follow us on Instagram at The Give and Go, and let's get started. So, the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, you know which ones I'm talking about. Yeah, these Cleveland Browns. The 2017 NFL season, it wasn't a remarkable thing. They went 0-16, the second team to go 0-16 in the modern era after the 2008 Detroit Lions. And for me, they got a D for the 2017 NFL season. Overall, they developed. They're a young team. Their linebacking core will be great one day. They have Joe Schobert, who made the Pro Bowl, along with Christian Kirksey. Jamie Collins was hurt, and their front seven's looking really good with Myles Garrett, Larry Ogunjobi, and it's just going to be really good for their defense. But they have many things that they have to improve on. The offensive line had little time to gel. Joe Thomas broke his streak of 10,363 straight snaps, which is ridiculous. It was a record. And so they did add some good pieces over the offseason. You have to think about, they added Myles Garrett with the first overall pick. He still finished with 7 sacks only in 11 games. Ridiculous numbers. They added J.C. Tretter, Kevin Zeitler, and they traded Brock Osweiler, which was a magnificent decision by that front office with Shaughnessy Brown at the time. However, they made really stupid mistakes over the course of the year. They let go of Josh McCown, who could have helped develop DeShone Kizer if they were going to go that route at the beginning of the offseason. They released Gary Barnidge, who could have helped develop David Njoku, who was really inconsistent throughout the whole entire year. They signed Kenny Britt. I don't know why teams keep deciding to sign him. He's really inconsistent. He's a bad locker room cancer, and he just didn't perform. And they also released Joe Haden. I know they were doing him a favor by sending him to Pittsburgh, but he needed to help develop that cornerback locker room. And overall, the front office did a horrible job at doing that. So let's look at 2018. What are they have to do, and what have they done so far? They have a completely new front office in place at this moment in time. They hired John Dorsey, the great GM and talent evaluator, who was fired from Kansas City for no unspecified reason in May of last year. I think that was a great pickup by them, and he brought in some amazing different people for personnel. He brought in Elliott Wolf, who is the son of Ron Wolf, one of the great legends in NFL history. He's one of the best young talent evaluators in the league, and I'm really surprised he isn't a GM at this point. And he was with Green Bay. He decided to come with John Dorsey to Cleveland, and that shows you they're building something special there. And another wild card for the Cleveland Browns, they added Scott McLaughlin, who was one of the best quarterback evaluators around. He wanted to keep Kirk Cousins, and he lost a power struggle in Washington, and now he's going to be helping out the Cleveland Browns choose their quarterback for the future. Drop a like so far if you like what the front office has done this 2017 NFL offseason, the 2018 NFL offseason. So the coaching staff, they still have Hugh Jackson in place. They're 1-31 in this first 2 seasons, which is really, really bad. They have to improve this year, otherwise he's gone. They brought in offensive coordinator Todd Haley, who was previously with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He will call the plays instead of Hugh Jackson, and hopefully he can help develop whoever the new quarterback will be on that team. Their defensive coordinator is still Greg Williams. He did an amazing job with that unit. Still has a long ways to go, but they're really young, remember that. So, what do they need this offseason? So they have a need at quarterback, obvious. They have DeShone Kizer, Cody Kessler, but those are 2 young, inconsistent quarterbacks. They either need to draft a rookie like Baker Mayfield, Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen. So they have a couple options in the draft. They also have Kirk Cousins that they could go after, like Scott McLaughlin had in Washington. So they have many options, and they have a ton of room. They have $111 million in cap space, almost historic numbers. They need to give whoever that new quarterback is weapons. They have Josh Gordon on the outside, and that is basically it. Yes, they do have Corey Coleman, but is he really a number 2 wide receiver? We'll see this upcoming year, but definitely a running back. Isaiah Crowell, he is a free agent this year. And they have Duke Johnson, who is a good pass-catching running back, but they need a 3-down back. Saquon Barkley, anybody? Darian Weiss. They have many options in the draft, and if Le'Veon Bell doesn't re-sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers, maybe he can just go to a division rival in the Cleveland Browns and help rebuild that team. On the defense, it's obvious they need to replace Joe Hayden in that secondary with a cornerback in the 2018 NFL Draft. Again, they have $111 million in cap space this year, unprecedented numbers, but they also have 6 picks in the top 100, 5 picks in the first 2 rounds, 2 picks in the top 5 of the NFL Draft. That is ridiculous, and they should be able to grab their quarterback of the future and weapons for him. Comment below of what you think the Cleveland Browns should do in the 2017-2018 NFL offseason. So, thank you for watching 32 for 32. This is just the first episode this week. We're going into the New York Giants tomorrow. On Thursday, we're going to drop one for the Indianapolis Colts, so stay on lookout for those, and come back tomorrow. See you later.